So I took up golf after a 20-year break back in February this year, and I started at 7.9, which was my handicap from way back as a teenager, and ever since I've been playing a lot. And these are my 8 best rounds of my last 20. Based on these, my handicap is now down to 4.1. I'm shooting regularly 75, 76, and this is one of the toughest courses in Europe. It has slope 138. It is a course with fairways that are like garden pathways. It is a very difficult course. It is uneven, undulated greens, difficult wind conditions at times, but it's a lot of fun and it is so beautiful. Welcome to Johnny Golf and welcome to Palheiro Golf Club. So I know for a fact that this course is very difficult even for low handicappers, because the other day I played with a handicap 3 and he shot a 92, and there are many stories like this where even scratch players, they come here and they get humbled so much because almost every lie, even if you hit fairway, is tricky, because if you're not used to uneven lies, then it's just going to be difficult. So this is an example, you know, if how many people are used to bunker shot like this, you know. 127 meters, 9 iron. Too long, but not terrible. So the difference I noticed from 7.9 to 4.1 is that I make a lot less mistakes. Of course, I have improved my swing and everything, but minimizing mistakes, that's the key. Almost perfect. Those putts are very important because that could have easily been a double bogey. I always try to break par. I haven't done it. My best round is 75. So breaking 75 is obviously the goal. But if I don't break 80, which still happens sometimes, I'm going to have to walk the next 18 holes with my back on my shoulders without a bogey. And I've never done that. So this is one of the easier par 4. It's short, but you have to hit it straight. I mean, this course here, it's all about precision. If you don't have precision, you're just gonna be, you know, f***ed. Like that. Oh, be good. Get down. I have improved my short game immensely, and getting closer to the pin on these chips here on short par 4s. I mean, it just makes all the difference because I leave myself birdie putts that are makeable, you know. And speaking of makeable putts, I have also seen a big increase in making birdies. Like when I started at 7.9 and I was playing at 7.9, you know, a birdie would be maybe every 2 rounds, just one. Now I make 1 to 4 per round. These greens here, they're not easy, even when you've played them a lot. 7 pars are always nice. Today we have a tropical, beautiful day. They're quite rare here, so it feels like I'm in Thailand. It's a very nice feeling. Get in, get in. Pretty unfortunate because it was stuck up here in the relief zone. So this is one of those putts where, you know, 2 putt is difficult. It's pretty difficult from here. But you also have to do a 2 putt here as a handicap 4. Oh! I've also had a mentality shift. Instead of being scared of these putts here, I go into it knowing I will hold it. Like there's no doubt in my mind this is going in. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Here's another par 4, short one. Technically drivable if you hit the perfect line, if you get the right bounce. I try to do it every time because, I don't know, I love this hole, but it's very difficult because the line, if you're too far in the right, you'll be blocked by the trees. Too far left, you are in the penalty zone. So you just have to, like, it's non-negotiable. You have to hit a good straight drive. It was straight. It was a little bit too far to the right, but still, I smashed the potatoes. I like the pin placement today because I have some green to work with. The thing is, if I'm too short on the green, it rolls fast because it's downhill. So I have to basically fly it to the flag, which means I need to do a lob shot, and they are always a little bit risky. And for some reason it died? Huh. It's a good putt, and it's a good par. Although I did make a hole-in-one here, it's still a hole that I am scared of. It is the easiest hole on the course, but it's not easy. So I have a 9-iron instead of a pitching wedge. I like to just punch it and then land it on the back, because then it won't roll, as opposed to landing in the front where the green is downhill. It's too far left. It's going to be a long putt. Sunny boy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 meters. It still rolls. Wow, it's fast. This is what separates a 4 from a 7.9. You hold these putts every single time. Boom. We are 1 over after 5 holes. We have a long par 5 coming up. Birdie chance. So yeah, but it is such a difficult hole because there are no good birdie chances on the last holes here on the front 9. It is difficult, so that's why if you make mistakes, there are not a lot of holes to recuperate. 494 meters with a nice little fade across the bunker in the middle. I have around 210 meters to reach it in 2, and actually that's also something that has changed for me the last month or so, where my fairway woods, my long irons, they have become much more stable, and so this is reachable every time, provided I have a good drive. It's perfect. Literally perfect. 220, the pin is in the back.
That's what she said.
I take my 5 wood and then I just smash it there. So those shots still happen even as a handicap 4. Yeah, you know, I'm so proud that I'm down to 4 already, because I mean I've been playing for what, 4 months after starting again, but getting down to 0, there's no room for error. I have to become a scratch player before April 5, 2026. So I will get there, but there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work left. The good thing is it's a par 5, so 128 meters. Soft 9-iron. Put it left of the flag so I don't get into trouble. Go in. Ah, that was such a beautiful shot. You see, I just manifested a pretty good birdie putt here. That's sad. I have to make those putts. So this is probably the hardest par 3 on the course. 200 meters. That's 220 for you Americans. You have out of bounds in the left side. And it's just, it's just a long par 3 hole. I think it's so difficult to make threes. on a 200 meter hole, you know, because it's essentially like having a good drive on a par 5 and you have a 200 meter approach shot. Anyway, 5 iron. Be right. Please be right. That was so close to being amazing because, oh my God, if I had just landed the ball here, it would have rolled down to the hole. All right, it's actually, whoa, this is a difficult birdie putt. I don't know if I can stop the ball even. I've never seen this pin placement on this hole before. Sit. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Back nine is where you make the birdies because there are 4 par 5. So front nine, if I can shoot par 1 over, even 2 over, it's not terrible. But I needed to birdie last hole. I don't know why I can't get more draw on. I mean, it's a perfect drive for this hole, but I'm really struggling to get the draw on. You know, I feel like I have to just overturn it. You know, and it's just not. It's a gamble every time, and that's a problem on this course because you cannot make mistakes with your drives. I mean, the pin placements today are quite mean. To lefty. Pulled it. Wow, I had a lot of spin. Whoa. I spin that ball 3 meters. I always thought it was cool. Go. 2 holes, 2 3-putts. Absolutely unacceptable. Yeah, it's fine. A lot of wind, a lot of headwind. It's really amazing how few mistakes it takes to be 3 over, you know? I turned 2 birdie putts into bogeys. Those are simply just the skill sets that you have to fix. 100 meters against the wind. Let's punch a pitch. No, why do I pull it so much? So the funny thing is that my greener regulation is what, 8 out of 9? So yeah, my putting is still my main issue. It's so weak. All right, 3 over. I'm actually playing great. I simply just made, 2 big mistakes. We are on bag 9. This is actually an eagle hole. So let me just swing a nice drive and put it next to the flag and make an eagle, because then we'll be 1 over and back on track. Chunked it. Oh, the wind is really cooking. Go. I think that was beautiful. I feel like the start of 2012, that movie, because the wind is really cooking. I think my round today is such a great example on how, you know, it's the little mistakes that really just destroys everything. I just have to minimize my mistakes because it is nothing but mistakes. Mistakes that it's not like I don't have the game. I just make the mistakes. Could be lack of focus, could be, probably that's probably what it is, lack of focus. It is harder to play today, I will say, because the wind and reading the wind, it's not easy. Oh boy. Oh Lord. Get down right now. So the flag is right here, guys. The wind completely took my ball, and Oh my goodness. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Oh, oh my God, guys, that was the most beautiful. Come look. I mean, the last two holes I've had two epic chips, but it doesn't mean much if I can't hold these putts. Such a good par. Okay, this is the longest par 5, and it is. I've never played it with so much headwind. It plays around, I'd say, 550 meters. So with the wind against, it's probably more like 600. So I have to cross over here. Hello, birdies. Okay, it's a good drive. That was such a good drive considering the wind. Whoa, that was low. It's almost impossible to figure out the wind. Now it goes this way. Before it went that way, and that's because a lot of air currents meet each other, and today it's exceptional because we have this tropical weather. So 110 meters, I'm gonna punch a 9 iron because I feel like the wind is pretty heavily against us. What is that? By far the hardest thing for me, I think for most golfers, is to play 18 holes without having a meltdown at some level during the round. So right now I feel like I'm going through the meltdown, because I've been scrambling for pars, and I just sculled that 8 iron. So now I have another, chip putt for par. So I can't afford to make more bogeys. I will break 75. I have to. Jump, rope. I think the last 10 times I've played this hole, I've made a bogey. I don't know what it is. It used to be a hole where I made, par and birdie all the time. But now it's like, nope, it's a par 4. It's a very short par 4, but it's a par 4 for you, Johnny. And this is where the mental game really becomes a problem for me, because I just want to throw with clubs. I want to throw with, yeah. But you can't do that when you're handicap 4. Yeah, it's beautiful. It didn't go left to right. Oh, what the? Why is it so low? Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Today is one of those days where the putts, they're not rolling in. Despite that, I'm still 5 over. So, I could still make birdie, par, birdie, and be 3 over and shoot 75. So, it's like the few mistakes I've made completely overshadows all the good golf I've been playing, have to focus on the good stuff. Go, 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 go. 2 holes left. We need 2 birdies. Or par eagle. Hello guys. Welcome to the toughest hole on the course. Sit. Ah. That was a 350 meter drive, guys. We got a 9-iron, 145 meters here. Wind is with us. Carry, carry. Sit. What should have been an eagle putt is a birdie putt, but fear not. So yeah, that was 78, 6 over par. Could have been very good. I feel like I made 7 or 8 pretty significant mistakes. So yeah, it's all about minimizing mistakes for me, and that's really what I work on. And what I have noticed is that learning from your mistakes is really just a matter of repetition and doing it enough times, and then eventually you get it. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe, and every Sunday there's a new episode, and I hope you would like to follow me as I work my way towards becoming a scratch player. See you. Bye.